Niggas rap the ball, no ref, going loco. Spending too much time rapping with self. Perfectionist, one man split, they can't stand me or understand me. They underrate my style before they even try to grasp it, family. Niggas be hating across the way, but they heads they.
So who we here with today?
Rapper, 9shotsup, straight out of Alabama. Kind of grew up in Louisiana type shit, but you know what it is.
9shotsup.
Yeah.
Man. So you said you from Alabama?
Yeah.
What part of Alabama? All right, what that say, like by Montgomery or some shit?
Nah, yeah, kinda. North.
Oh, shit, I ain't even know that. All right. And what part of Louisiana you from?
Shit, Hammond.
For sure. How that shit was growing up in Hammond?
A lot of traveling and shit. Started out Hammond West Side. Then shit, after that, right before I went to Hammond Junior High, shit, I ended up going to goddamn Neeson. So I started out in Hammond, but it was like real childish shit. It wasn't like no growing up out there doing teenage shit, getting into a whole lot of shit. It wasn't like that. I move around a lot, nigga.
You played sports and shit growing up?
I played football. That's the only sport I played I was good at. I think I played t-ball, but that shit don't count. And then at basketball, I started playing too late. So when I got on that basketball shit, it was more like, man, this shit look easy. And then I played it, that shit wasn't easy. Football was a lot of like contact type, but shit, basketball, my first instinct, a nigga hit me, grab the ball. You playing basketball, motherfucker bump you, you pick the ball up, they done call something. I ain't know what traveling, carry was, none of this. I used to dribble like this.
Damn.
So like when I come down the court, and when motherfucker try to rip that bitch, I lift that motherfucker and try to cross people. They be like, carry. And I was like, man, I dribbled that bitch.
You was one of them niggas.
I was ass. I could shoot a little bit and I play defense just cause I was like, shit, this all I got.
So when you gave up the football shit,
I'm gonna give you $1 for that.
I'm sorry. Wait, what'd you say?
This ash fell off here on your floor. I said I'm gonna give you $1 for that. And I was like, I'm sorry.
Well, you straight.
But shit, I gave up on football really just, my dad died. I only played football because that's what me and my dad was into. So that's like our spend time together shit. And
so it never was like your dream to like make the league. Just like, oh, I just want to play this with my daddy, like.
And I'm good.
Yeah.
So it's like, shit, my dad fucked with it. That's what we was into. I played just, I started out playing just before that, or just for that. But once I started playing, competitive nature kicked in. I'm a little crazy competitive. I hate to lose more than I like to win. So like, if I win, it's more like, nigga, this was supposed to happen. So there's nothing to really celebrate. But when I lose, it's like, this can't happen no more. I be more fucked up about losing than I be happy about winning.
How old you was when your dad passed away?
11.
11.
11. Yep, he was 11, and he would have turned 35 that year, and I would turn 12.
Dang. Did that like affect you a lot? Like going into your teenage years, losing a father like that?
Yeah. Yeah. It changed me as a person. I don't think I'm the person that I would have been if I had my dad. I think I would have been probably more successful. Maybe not with this, but my dad used to rap, which is why I do it. And I actually enjoy it. This is the first time I do something because of him that I feel passionate about. But overall, I think I would have probably been like a more structured person, or probably like more professionally successful person. But I don't think I'd be the person y'all know. The jokes and all that shit, the crazy ass humor, the smoking and all that shit.
So name a few artists that you vividly remember your dad playing like in the car around the house. Somebody who your dad really liked, that really made you want to make music.
The people my dad is like, shit, Public Enemy, KRS-One, A Tribe Called Quest.
So he was on that New York shit heavy.
Yeah, he was on real like DOS Fix and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the shit is with Tretch in it? The Locks. Yeah, Not By Nature. Not By Nature. Look, my stupid ass. They gonna tear me up for that one. But shit, like, the shit my dad listened to that I really fucked with, though, was A Tribe Called Quest.
Oh, yeah.
Cause Fife was my nigga. Fife was my nigga. Short, that nigga was crazy with the shit he used to say and shit. Like, motherfuckers know the Wayans brothers for the song, but not even knowing that these the niggas that made that song. That electric relaxation is hard.
Yeah, that instrumental.
That shit,
at least it should be at least in everybody's top 10,
bro. This shit.
Like
is,
if you ain't worried about like trap beats and like club like hype shit, then that's definitely top 10.
Definitely. That shit is hard. So I be listening to that shit. Rest in peace, Fife Dog. Rest in peace, Fife Dog.
So when did you really like? When did you record your first ever like track? Like when was that?
Damn, I think I was like 16, and I recorded that shit in Mooney.
At a studio or like on your iPad? iPod or some shit.
And then ain't Jay Will. He used to work at the library at Hammond. Jay Will, he be goddamn producing. He got like a studio in his crib. And shit, he's working with my mama. And my mama was like, you know, I know this. I got a coworker to make music. You was saying you wanted to do it, so I'm gonna link y'all up. And then I ended up linking up with that nigga. And then shit, we was just sitting in the studio and shit. And then I made this song. I think it's called When the Party Ends.
Did you ever drop it?
Yeah, it's on SoundCloud, but it's not on my shit that I use right now. It's on my first SoundCloud, and it's called like Raza Raps or something. It's RAZA Raps, but it's supposed to mean Hope Raps. And shit, I had dropped that shit, but I hated listening to it.
Well, you feel like it wasn't?
Yeah, it's like people like it, and it wasn't like bad, but for what I felt like I could do, it was more like. It's some shit I could do to this, but I just don't know what yet. So it was one of them songs like when people would be like, "This good," I'd be like, "Yeah, that bitch alright." It's one of them things where mother can't even get me to listen to it. You'll play it, and I get up and walk out of here.
Hey, since the songs I used to make, I feel like that for a couple of them too. That's how it be. You don't even want to hear your voice on that bitch.
It can't be Must Be Ugly.
Oh no, that's Monk. That's Monk. That was all Monk. I ain't hop on that.
I love that fucking song. I must be ugly as a bitch. I must be ugly as a bitch. I must be ugly as a bitch. I love that song. I swear to God, bro. Y'all niggas really don't know something.
No beats.
That's one of what the Stunner Man. That Stunner Man shit with Crackhead Smile.
Yep.
Bro, that's one of like my biggest regrets with this.
Man, Tub, after we done DM that nigga Monk, man, he made me put that video on private on YouTube, that Crackhead Smile. That bitch been private for like 4 years now. Then his SoundCloud allegedly got hacked, so all that shit is gone.
That's why I can't find it?
Yes. Besides like probably on our laptops and shit, I got some of that shit, but that's about it.
I'm telling you, dog. My biggest like musical regret, bro, is not rapping like earlier.
Oh yeah.
But that's just because, bro, at that time I felt like I ain't feel as funny as y'all niggas. Y'all niggas are like, I'm funny, but my shit is like different.
You want to be more serious, not too funny, to where it's like you trolling.
Yeah, and I didn't have I knew I was gonna rap at some point anyway, and I kind of was like, I'm not funny enough in that way to do it and then be good where people can hear and be like, that shit was hard, and then if I switch to something else, they'll be like, oh, I'll fuck with that too. I feel like if I would have kind of tried to do it, it would have been like, that nigga shit ain't that good. So then if I would have been like, man, I'm trying to drop this, they be like, shit, that nigga couldn't even do that little shit. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to y'all, but it's like, that nigga couldn't even rap like that. So it's like, why would I listen to some shit that he's talking about he finna rap like hard on?
Oh yeah.
Like nah. So I just, y'all niggas for what we was doing, y'all niggas was just way better than me. So it was like, it was one of the things I enjoyed too much to even want to jump in that shit, because it was like, y'all niggas is hilarious.
And you gotta do that shit. It's like at Planet Fitness, the Judgment Free Zone. Like fuck them, let them judge you. We ain't give a fuck.
Yeah, I do.
Fuck if they like it or don't like it.
That's the funny part, bro. And I'm telling you, I used to be like, bro, y'all gotta drop this shit. You'd be like, bro, you fuck with that? Yeah. I used to text y'all niggas about y'all music all the time.